dreading work.
Ooh, is it your dad? Ask a silly question.
I'm sure there's a rational explanation as to why he didn't show up yesterday. Like, he can't stand the sight of me. He hates my guts. I'm a big disappointment to him, that kind of thing.
Sean, there could be a million reasons why he did a no-show yesterday.
Yeah, but there's only one reason why he didn't phone and tell me. It's because he don't give that about me, end of.
Well, if there's any consolation, I'm not disappointed in you. In fact, I think you're marvellous.
Yeah, but you're not my dad, Eileen. You're not butch enough. Mind you. Ow!
This Ronnie Bird sounds like an head case, bruv.
Well, she's in the right place, mate. I tell you, that cab office is full of freaks.
I'll invoice the company, yeah?
Yeah.
Poor Steve, man. She actually tried to frame him for murder.
Don't show any sympathy to that backstabbing toe rag.
All right. Well, I heard a little something on the grapevine. I just wasn't sure if it was true.
What, that you've been bedding me birds?
That's what I heard.
You heard right, Mush.
What? And you haven't decked him? I take my hat off to you, Lloyd boy, I really do.
I try and think of myself as being above that. I have that on a big girl's blouse.
All kicks off over there, though, doesn't it?
Oh, I'm sick of thinking about it, to tell you the truth, mate.
Well, if you fancy a couple of jars sometime.
No, mate, I'll be all right. I'll just keep on breathing into the pain. That's what us men do, isn't it? See you later.
Yeah.
What we say?
Cut yourself some slack, bruv.
Hiya. Have you got a minute? Leave it, Kel. No, I won't leave it. Lloyd, listen to me, please.
I've got nothing to say to you, Kel. I'll do one, yeah?
Who are you giving dirty looks to?
Don't know. The local bike?
Oi! That's slander, that.
So sue me.
Well, yeah, police have got her now. Bang to rights. Well, I just hope they'll lock her up and throw away the key. Putting my Steve through all that. Do you know, I could slap her. I really could. And you know, Rita, I'm not a violent person.
Well, no, Oh, Steve, I'm sorry to hear about...
Ronnie, Rita thinks it's shocking. Don't you, Rita?
Flipping it. Who needs a town crier when we've got you, eh?
Steve!
Hey, just a minute. Hey!
Steve!
Not now, Mum. I'm not in the mood.
Oh, come on! I've got a right to be act off as well, you know. I lived with a Chevelle, me too.
Oh, well, I'm glad you feel like a fool, Mum, because I feel like a complete...
Liz.
Are you going to pay for them?
Oh, I'm sorry, Rita.
OK, love.
Steve, hang on!
How could she do it, eh? How could she use me like that?
She's venom, isn't she, Vern? She took us all for fools.
Well, on top of all that, I have now got to go in the office and face Lloyd, which I'm really looking forward to. Can't wait. Bring it on. Come on.
No, listen. Your luck is going to change now. Well, they've nicked her. At least that's a start.
I can't do it. I cannot go in.
Well, don't go in. Come home with us, have a brew and go in later.
Well, that'd be like running away then, won't it?
So?
Come on, Vern's right. Come home for a bit, then go back later on.
Yeah. I think we've all done it.
Done what?
Slept with a mate's missus. I mean, that stuff happens. It's a man thing.
Yeah, OK. No, I messed up. I hold my hands up to it. I'm not proud of it. But what have I got to do to say I'm sorry to him?
Well, you can't really. Not in those situations.
At least you've been honest.
I mean, yeah, OK. I slept with Steve. But me and Lloyd, we were on a break.
I know, and he needs to get over it quick.
I've never felt like this before. I just want him back. I just want everything to be all right.
Oh, it's all a bit of a mess, isn't it, you poor poppet? Have a hang. Oh, Kelly.
Yeah, blow your nose, Kelly. You always feel better after a good blow. I always do.
Do you know I'm surprised at Steve? I mean, hasn't he got a girlfriend?
Oh, yeah, you haven't heard, have you? Oh, scandal. She got carted off yesterday. It were her what did that hit and run. You know, what they were trying to finger Steve with.
Seriously?
Yep.
Oi, silence is gold, much what you usually love a drama.
So, she tried to blame Steve for killing someone? Blimey.
If you're looking for sympathy, Kelly, you'll find it in dictionary, in between no and way.
Legs, what's going on?
Mr. Baldwin, can I go home, please? I've got a migraine.
What are you talking about? You had time off the other week for your auntie's funeral.
No, Danny, actually, he doesn't look too clever.
My head's pulsating.
Yeah, well, it will be with that jumper. It's giving me an headache for me.
Yes, thank you, Legs.
Danny, why don't you just let him go home, mate? He's no use here if he's poorly.
Right, go on, mincemeat.
Thank you, Mr. Baldwin. I could kiss you.
Yeah, but you won't. Legs. I'm watching you, love.
Is it just me or your baguette's getting smaller?
Oh. You know, I used to think the same about crisp packets. Salt and vinegar, prawn cocktail. Even your trusted old ready salted seemed to be shrinking before my very eyes.
And?
Well, of course they weren't. It was just me that were getting bigger. I mean, no, not that you're getting...
I was going to say keep the change, but I won't.
Hi, it's Sean. Could you give me a ring when you get this message, please? All right, then. Thanks. Bye.
It's very polite.
I don't want to be polite. In truth, I want to bite his head off, but I know I can't do that because he won't come within 15 miles of me.
Dads, eh? They're more trouble than they're worth.
Don't get me started, Jamie.
Tell you what I've learned. Never give no one no second chances. Just bin him, mate.
Yeah, but he's binned me, hasn't he? I mean, why would he get in touch if he was just going to jib me?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Will you do me a massive favour? Will you give me a lift round to his house? I just want to see him. Is that daft?
No. I mean, I've got to deliver it to Paul Robeson estate, but we can go after that.
Well, thanks, mate. You heard me saying mate. I've never said mate in my life. Next news, I'll be asking you about the football.
Come on, then.
Shop bought fancies. My mother used to think they were the height of sophistication, or the height, as she used to say.
Right. I've got a booking.
Listen,
Can't talk now, Stephen. Some of us have got work to do.
Yeah, but...
3 cars. Yeah, hang on a minute. Police.
There isn't a job, is there?
No, but there's a fancy with your name on it. I mean, what more could a boy want?
Hello?
His car's there.
Well, look. We'll take your time, mate. Don't worry about me.
I'm going to have to have Botox soon. The stress is giving me lines. See you in a bit.
See ya.
Sean?
Hi. Is Brian in?
Brian? No, he's not in.
Right. It's just he stood us up yesterday and I was just wondering what's what. So if you could get him to give me a call, I'd really appreciate it.
Right, I will, yeah. He took a cab. He's having a boozy lunch. I'll tell him he dropped by. I'm sorry you've had a wasted journey.
It's okay. I'm used to it. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Typical. He's not in. Ah, well. I'm sure he'll give me a ring when he gets the message.
Of course he will. Come on, let me buy you a pint.
Pint? I could drink a brewery. Come on.
Half an hour she was in that bathroom this morning for. Half an hour.
Well, she's a very vain woman, is Janice.
Then she comes out, listen to this, she comes out, Charlotte got a stitch on.
Oh, Danny, I'm trying to eat here.
And then she turns around to me, she says, "Oh, Danny boy, thought you might have come in and rubbed me back."
Get you, Alison McGowan.
Here, if you want a pudding, I'm just here.
Thanks, Fee.
I'm resting my legs. Do you know, I've had a break all day.
Right, thanks, Vera.
And listen to this, right? I go out to have me breakfast. And she goes...
Yes, I know, and she drank all the coffee. I was there, you know. That was me in human form, not an hologram.
It weren't just the coffee, love. She drank all the milk and the bread and all.
What? She drank all the bread? How did she manage that? Stick it in blender?
Honey, I won't have the crumble. Sticks to your teeth.
Yeah, we'll bear that in mind. Thanks, Vera.
I'll tell you what I'll do, right? I'll buy you some coffee granules. We'll engrave your initials on each and every one, then she'll know it's not hers. How about that, eh?
Look, I'm sorry to sound like a scratch record, but in about time she found her own place, love.
Oh, but Danny, I like having her around. She's my mate.
Yes. Well, we're friends like her. Who needs enemies?
Hey, don't be too hard on her, you. Because, Danny, love, once we're married, she'll practically be your mother-in-law.
God, I'm famished. Danny and Leanne, they never have outing. I'm practically eating my own arm in that place.
I always feel a bit disloyal coming in here. It's silly, isn't it?
Yeah, Diggory's the only one who does your special lumpy bumpy cake.
Oh, well, I have to admit, your lumpy bumpy is second to none.
He ain't got none.
Whoa, Diggory. What's the score with this lumpy bumpy cake? It's Early's favourite, is that?
Yeah, well, I didn't do any today. Let's just say I went totally bananas about the cocoa powder delivery this morning.
Yeah, these cakes got smaller.
Bijou, Kelly. That's all the trend, that is, confectionery-wise.
Really?
What have the prices got, bijou and all?
Look, if all you're going to do is moan, what if I give you a selection for £1, eh? Eh? You can't say fairer than that now, can you?
Oh, you've ripped your box, love.
Well, I shall get me some sticky tape.
Do you remember they used to always say that on Blue Peter? That and sticky back plastic. Simon Groom was a personal pin-up of mine. Do you remember when he said that thing about knockers?
You're mental, you Ellie.
No, they did this thing on door knockers and then they went back to him in studio and he said, what a lovely pair of knockers. Died notes on that for weeks.
You still do.
Wet when he left.
Right. Well, that'll be £1 then, please.
Whoa, a bargain, Diggory, a bargain. We'll have to come here more often. Right, Kelly, this is your treat, love. You never put your hand in your pocket.
Oh, you've got a right cheat, you know, about a spare.
Bags it cream on.
Oh, and bags the eye, the flapjack triangle.
Whoa.
Yep.
You lot go on. I'm just gonna... Where's she going?
Out of her mind.
There you go.
Pint, please.
Okie doke. You all right? You look a little bit...
I'm fine.
Sorry, I didn't mean to...
Yeah, just don't say it may never happen, because it has.
I'll get that.
I'm perfectly able to buy my own pint, thanks, Kelly.
Oh, go on. My treat.
Have you got any pins? Only I'd much rather stick pins in my eyes than drink with you. Every offence intended.
Sorry. So who's going to pay for this?
Come on, mate, you're slacking. Drink your lunch.
What's going on, Jamie? Why is he doing this to me? It's like he's rejecting me all over again. I was okay before all this happened. I'd never give him a second thought. I'd finally got my life on track, and now this. It was bad enough the first time round. No wonder I'm screwed up. I must have got all the barmy genes off him.
Well, she had us all filled, didn't she?
My Steve could have done time for her. Can you believe that?
It's just shocking. It's the bare-facedness of it. That's what gets me.
Bare-faced? Hard-faced. Sort of face you want to slap.
So I don't usually condone violence to women, but in this case, I'll make an exception.
Vern's taken it very bad, haven't you, Vern?
Hi, love. Look, just to warn you, Steve's on his way back.
No.
Where are you going?
As far away from that backstabber as is humanly possible.
You don't mean that.
Come on, let's go. Lloyd, it's nothing to do with me, but just remember, his girlfriend's just tried to frame him for a hit and run.
As if he wasn't fiddling with my girlfriend, he might have been able to keep an eye on the psycho bitch from hell.
Look, just take a chill pill, mate.
Lloyd.
I really want to batter him, Eileen, but where's that going to get me?
I want to shake him and all.
Yeah, but it's not you that everyone's laughing at.
Nobody is laughing at you.
It's like a vicious circle, you know? If I beat him up, I'm the bad guy. If I don't, I'm a big fat coward.
No one thinks you're a coward. They think you're a nice guy. A nice guy who someone's done the dirty on from a great height. They feel sorry for you. They don't want to...
Yeah, I don't do pity.
Oh, right, well, then just go and smack him, get it out of your system. You know, then they won't think you're a nice guy, no. They'll think you're like all the rest, proving his manhood by how hard he can pack a punch.
I just can't be in the same room as him. I don't trust myself.
Jan, 2 sugars for you.
Okay.
Ailey's 1 sugar.
Oh, I like having you here, Leanne. It's like having me on PA.
Well, that's what I'm here for, isn't it? Jojo's half sugar.
Could I get a little chocolate biscuit with mine, Leanne? I mean, I need a bit of a sugar rush, you know. I've had that kind of day.
Get it yourself, lazy mare.
Oh, do you know what I can eat now?
What, doner kebab?
Nope. A sausage roll, I really fancy one.
Well, sorry, ladies, I haven't got time to nip out to Royce today.
Well, I am having serious lumpy-bumpy withdrawal. That flapjack triangle was a definite disappointment.
My cake's repeating on me.
And last but by no means least, Mr. B.
Close the door, love.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think you're doing sucking up to that lot?
Danny, I've made him a cup of tea. There's no law against it.
You'll be going to the Carses with them next, you know, wiping their backsides.
What's your problem?
And, by the way, you couldn't wait to let Mincemeat have a day off earlier.
Yeah, well, fat lot of goody would have been here with a migraine.
Migraine, my foot. What's the matter with you, Leanne? He's got about as much of a migraine as I've got Dolly Parton records.
Look, let Sean put his feet up today. Come tomorrow, he'll be fighting fit. Keep him here, and tomorrow it might be a lot worse.
We, and they especially, are behind on orders, by the way. I mean, we're up against it, love.
Yes, I know that, and I've just saved him 20 minutes faffing round kettle, haven't I? Look, Danny, I'm trying my hardest here. I just want to build up a good relationship with him, that's all.
No, Leanne. No, what you want to do is be their best mate. Well, that's tough, love, because you can't. And you know why? Because you ain't on the same level as them, so stop trying so hard.
Look, I know you act off because Janice is eating us out of our
Too right I am. Too right I'll act off, love, yeah. In fact, I've got to dash home after work tonight, just in case she's polished off the 3-piece suite.
Yeah, but listen, I'm onto it. Trust me.
Brilliant. And now you're going out?
Yes, Mr. Grouchy, I am going out, but don't worry, when I come back, I'm going to have the answers to all our problems. So don't you overdo it now, will you? See you later.
Jamie.
Sean.
Am I an alcoholic?
No.
Oh, your mum's an alky, isn't she, big old alky? Oh, God love her.
So honesty.
I'm not an alcoholic.
No?
I'm a tipsaholic. I go regularly to meetings for Tipsaholics Anonymous. I stand up and say, hi, my name's Sean, and I'm a tipsaholic. Excuse I.
Might be something to do with the 3 large vodkas you've had on an empty stomach.
Could be.
You all right? Look, tell me it's none of my business, but I've been really hurt in the past.
What makes it go away?
That. But then it comes back when you least expect it. Just don't fight it. Go in a field and scream if you have to, and don't be bullied by anybody else into feeling a certain way just because it makes them feel better.
I just wish I could go to sleep. Instead of lying there, raking it over in my head. Seeing them together.
It's horrible, isn't it?
I feel like my head's about to explode.
It won't.
It might. Usually when stuff gets thrown at me, I can laugh it off. Nothing's funny anymore.
Whee! Thanks. What's she looking at? You all right, Rita, love?
Yeah, fine, and you?
No, never better, thanks, kid.
You're in a giddy mood.
I am, and do you want to know why, Reet?
Why's that?
Because I am a tipsaholic.
Do you know, I think I could be one of them.
Well, I shall see you at the next Tipsaholics Anonymous meeting then. Cheers. What's she trying to be my new best friend for?
Maybe we should have a sandwich. What you got, Vi?
Cheese and pickle or coronation chicken?
No, not for me, thanks. I'm manorexic. Actually, I might have a teensy-weensy little bit of hot pot. Oh, and a cheese and pickle sandwich. Any brown bread?
You are joking.
Drag it along the floor, it soon will be.
Jay?
Hot pot, please, babe.
Right, so that's 2 hot pots and 1 cheese and pickle. Right, my name is Violet, and I will be your waitress for this evening.
Oh, Libby. I'm glad you two got together. I'm bitter, but glad.
Yeah, she'll do.
Whereas me, I'll just be left on the shelf in a box marked Sado. May as well chuck myself in the canal right now.
Look, you'll meet someone, mate.
Not in here, I won't. Oh, am I being really loud?
No more than usual.
Well, stuff 'em. If I want to be loud, I will be. What's Violet gonna do? Shut me out?
You are drunk, mate.
No, I'm not. I'm sober as a judge. I'm just trying to act like that, you know. Take my mind off things, give it the big I am, make myself feel better. Actually, you know what will make me feel better? Make me feel better if I wash that man right out my hair.
Oh, Sean.
Here we go. I've been messed around by fellas all my life. I don't see why I should put up with it from my own dad.
Mate.
Here we go. Dad, contacts, delete. There we go. Gone. History. Out my life.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Hi, Sean.
I'll go to the bar.
Oh. So you remember who I am, do you?
Look, I'm sorry about yesterday, son.
Take a pew.
Do you want a drink, mate?
Just the water. Thanks, I'm driving.
Oh, so much for your boozy lunch.
I got stood up, son.
Well, in the words of Alanis Morissette, isn't that ironic?
Listen, someone I got to tell you.
Right. Go on. I'm all ears.